Hey, what's up guys, TKF here. As you might notice, I've got a funky new background colour. Yeah, I was messing around and decided to put it up there. So I finally managed to get a really good battle up with a really good YouTube friend of mine. UmbreonIsTheBest, and he's so underappreciated, it actually annoys me. So I'll be posting a link to his channel in the description. Make sure you go and check it out. I literally want half of my subs to go and sub to him at least. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the battle. I'll be recording this in real time. I usually try and speed it up a bit and do stuff like that, but I figured, you know, I'd just let it go and just have a chat for it, really. I mean, usually when I upload, I got to record it, and then with no narration, then I've got to put that into Camtasia Pro. Then after that, I've got to screen record that from there, and then add the narration, then export that as an AVI, put it into Windows Movie Maker, do all the necessary crap, and then export that into WMV and then upload it. So it's pretty annoying, but this way hopefully I can kind of knock most of that on the head. So yeah, I'm going to start out with my TKF, as you might have guessed, is my main poke, and Umbreon's going to send out Win. And this thing is actually extremely irritating. As you might have guessed, I've actually had like loads of Parahex already. It's just going to continue to keep doing it. I was begging, if I don't get a Parahex, do it now. But yeah, as you can see, I do quite clearly get the Parahex, which does suck. So yeah, sorry about that. I should quickly do something. So yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I managed to get off a Dark Pulse, but it's not going to do as much as I'd liked, obviously, because, well, it just doesn't. I mean, I would have liked to have gone for the Draco Meteor in the first place, but, you know, I was hoping that would kill. But it doesn't. So he's going to Baton Pass out now, which is really cool. I really love the move Baton Pass on black and white. It's actually kind of got its own little twist. It's really cool. And he's going to go into this thing. Now, this thing is like the bane of my life, because it sets up and it does that stupid butterfly dance thing, and you get speed raise, special attack raise, and special defense raise, I believe. As you can see, like, some of mine's in English, so yeah, you can see he gets the spec def, attack, and speed raise, which is pretty irritating. So I'm just going to go for the Draco Meteor and just see how much I can do. I'm definitely going to swap that move out because it's really kind of useless. I mean, that's all it does, and my special attack is pretty high. So there you go, that kind of sucks. She's going to go for another butterfly dance thing, which again kind of sucks. I really don't want this thing setting up on me because it does just take out like my entire team. I know I should really be attacking this thing physically, so I go for the crunch just to see if any physical moves are going to do a bit more damage. And I mean, that already did more than Draco Meteor, which tells me his spec def is much higher. So he's going to go for the Bug Buzz, I think that was. I wasn't really taking notice. So yeah, that will definitely take out my, was it Sazendora maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, my TKF. It's definitely going to take that out. So I'm not too annoyed because, I mean, he's gone through 2 pokes on the switch, and, you know, I've only had my lead out. So I'm going to go into Lolgasm V2, and I've been waiting to get this guy up on a video. He's really cool. He's just an absolute star. He's running a pretty cool moveset. I think I'm running Fake Out, Drain Punch, U-turn, and I believe I'm running the dark move. I'm not sure. So I just decided to go for the U-turn to quickly get out of there because he was playing with my head and said he was going to use a roar or something along those lines. Dragon Tail, that's it, to get me out of there. But yeah, I predicted the Dragon Dance, so I switch out into this thing, and it does D-Dance, which is really cool. I was really glad that I kind of called that bluff. So I got this thing in, and this thing's new on my team as it's like super awesome. Its attack is incredible, so his speed is like 350 nearly. So he's going to go for another DD because he is now faster than me after the double DDs, which kind of sucks. Shouldn't have really switched out, but I mean, it was probably my best option. So I'm just going to go for the Iron Head, see if I can really do any sort of damage on this thing. And it does do a lot of damage, which is super nice. But unfortunately, it does go for the EQ, and I'm pretty sure that does end up KO in my meta death, which sucks. And it does. So I really don't have any items on any of my team yet because I'm unable to. Trying to find some to trade, but yeah, Focus Sash on that guy would have been sweet. So I send in this guy, Rapushin, who is fitness, obviously, and I go for the Mock Punch, and that's just going to take out his Rex, which is super sweet for me. And I mean, that thing is a seriously good poke. It just takes everything out. It's crazy. So yeah. Now he sends out Win again, and I know the Parahex is coming, but I don't have anything to switch out to, so I've just got to leave him in there, and yeah. I think I'll go for the Poison Jab, just God hoping it's going to hit and do some nice damage. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I get the Parahex first turn, which kind of sucks. I was pretty annoyed right back now, because I knew this was going to happen, but hey, there's nothing you can really do. So I'm just going to take it like a bitch, because I do. And yeah, that's kind of like the electric U-turn. It's really strange. So he goes into Mind Snap now, which is his Espeon. And I predicted this. And I go for the Poison Jab. And I'm pretty lucky because I didn't get Parahex. And that will take out Mind Snap, which is totally sweet. So yeah, green Espeon. I mean, it's kind of cool. I personally don't like the colour myself. But I mean, green Espeon for the win. Seriously. So yeah, he's going to go into this thing and, excuse me, fire off the electric stuff on my thing, which is going to do some, like, ass raping damage. It's got anally raped. But it's cool, I can live. So he's going to withdraw on Win now and send in T-Man, which is, like, super sweet, because I think I go for the fighting move, but I'm paralyzed, which is like, ugh, not again. So this is super sweet, because he goes for the Waterfall, and I'm begging to hang on for dear life, because, I mean, that thing would have just walled. So I managed to live, and I'm going to get off the Drain Punch, which is super sweet, because it's super effective. But due to a special ability, it's only going to do the standard amount of damage, which kind of sucks. Yeah, it's water and rock, I believe. So that's pretty cool. I'm just going to go for the Mach Punch for the kill, but obviously it doesn't kill. And yeah, the next Waterfall is definitely going to take me out. So it's kind of like a last precaution thing, just to try and get him off. But yeah, it didn't really work. So fitness is down and out, and I'm kind of toying with what to send in right now, and I'm thinking I'm just going to go with Lolgasm V2 and just get the fake out, and that should kill. Of course, silly me forgetting that it's part rock type, it's not going to kill. But it's okay, because I mean, I'm obviously going to be faster, so it's fine. And it's a free move for me too, so it always helps. So I'm just going to go for the DP, and yeah, that's going to take that out. And if anybody's wondering, this thing's called a Kujundo, and it is definitely worth having on your team. Definitely. This thing's totally awesome. So he goes into Win, and I don't really have much that I can do against this thing. So I'm just going to go for the Payback, because it's the only move, because I have Drain Punch, which isn't very effective. Fake Out, which I've already used and can't use again. U-Turn. So good for that. And I know I'm going to get Parahex, but there's nothing on my team I'd rather have Parahex. So, I mean, I've really just got to stay in. So it does kind of suck. So this is actually epically good for me, because I mean, I wouldn't have been able to take him down if he didn't Parahex me, because now that he's Parahexed me, obviously I've got Payback, which is twice as powerful when it's used after an opponent's move. So I'm going to be able to do some major damage now. Still not as much as I'd like, considering I'm max attack, I think. Well, actually I'm max speed nature, so I'm almost max attack. So that's going to do a lot, and he's going to roost again. And I'm actually doing more damage than he can roost off, so eventually he will die. But this was kind of a bit stally, which is making me fear, actually, because I can't speed this up now that I've narrated over it. But oh well, we'll just kind of go with the flow, see what happens. And that squirrel thing's actually pretty fucking epic. It's got that little yellow cape thing. I think it's meant to be like a flying squirrel or something. It's pretty fucking epic. You can see the earwax. It's pretty cool. Anyway, moving on away from that, like, ear raping thing. Yeah, he's going to roost up again, and I'm just basically going to keep going for the Payback. He's going to keep going for the roost, and yeah, eventually I'm going to get the better of him. Maybe a few more defense EVs and I'd have been screwed. But yeah, I don't think his team's fully trained yet. So that's cool. I mean, it's going to go into his doggy now, which I really hate, because I mean, me and Umbreon have battled loads and loads and loads. Not too much on black and white, but the strange thing is, the result is either he 4-0s me or I 4-0 him. And we never really get a close match, and like the only reason I'm not putting this up because like of the end result, I'm putting up because it was kind of close. And I mean, that's what it's all about. So I decided to give up because I know I'm not going to be able to do anything after the curse, and I go into Mike Hunt. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So he's going to curse up, and I'm not too worried because I'm just going to blow off the special attack on his ass. And I'm going to go for the Water Spout, which I'm really happy I put on this thing now. Maybe I should look into training it in special attack a bit more, since I'm carrying this move. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But he makes a really smart move now, and he goes for the Payback because he knows he's slower. It is super effective because I am part Ghost type. But more importantly, it's I'm going to live, but I'm on low HP, so I can't use water spout anymore. So that was a really good play by him. I probably wouldn't have thought that. So now I just go for the boiling water, which is kind of stupid. I should have just gone for the water spout anyway. But yeah, so he's going to use Moonlight. And this bit was probably, sorry, it just was very stally. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, fair play to him for not running, because I mean, I know sometimes it's the dignified thing to do, but I mean, you know, if you're stalling and there really is no way you can win, then yeah, by all means run. But I mean, he could Moonlight and curse up, and he could effectively take out my last pokes. So yeah, I'm really happy that he didn't run. So thanks Umbreon for not being a dick like everyone else and disconnecting and stuff. And Harley, if you're watching this, you're an absolute toss pot. Just because I was like nearly 6-0 you disconnected. That sucks, man. Please don't do that. So I'm going to go into Azelf anyway, move on very swiftly. And I'm going to go for the Flamethrower, and yeah, it doesn't kill, which kind of sucks. He's going to go for the Moonlight. And I'm not sure whether I switch out or not. I think I kind of just give in and think, yeah, this isn't going to happen. I'm pretty sure I do. Because I don't want to risk the payback. So I think I switched just to get that off. No, I'll go for another Flamethrower. That's cool. But yeah, I know he's going to go for the payback. So I'm pretty much dead. But he doesn't. He goes with Hill Bell. That really surprised me, because obviously that's now going to get rid of the poison. So yeah, I'm going to go for the T-Bolt now, hoping for the Parahex, because obviously I need some sort of status thing on that. And it doesn't kill, and he just decides to call it quits here, curses up, and doesn't worry about the Moonlight, and it is getting a bit stally. So yeah, I mean, Umbreon is definitely one of those battlers who has a great deal of respect. He doesn't disconnect if he's losing and stuff like that. You know, he's basically not an asshole. And he, like I said, he's extremely just overlooked. It sucks, man, because he's such a good battler. I think he's better than myself. But yeah. So great game, dude. Yeah, hopefully we can battle again soon.